This is Chapter 14-2, Work Together. You are working on a worksheet. We've done worksheets before. You have an 8-column worksheet here. Lots of it is done for you. It's made so that you get to certain points across. Remember a trial balance, you get all those account numbers. They come from the general ledger accounts. You go to your general ledger account and you fill them in. Assets are debits, liabilities are credits, owner's equities are credit, contras are the opposite. Okay, if you read your instructions, the first thing they tell you to do is what, Lauren? Carly, what's the first thing we need to do?
Enter the accounts and accounts balances.
Okay, and it tells you right there in the instructions, if you turn on our books, it's page 414. I don't know what page it is in your book, but this is section 14-2, so you should be able to find it. It says line 3. All you have to do is look right here. You're on line 3. It tells you your account title is accounts receivable. Accounts receivable has a what balance side, Jake? What's a normal balance side?
Credits.
No, it's an asset account. What's a normal balance side? Jake?
Are you still talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. 7.
Debit. All assets have a normal debit balance. Line 13, Emily. Accounts payable. What's the normal balance side of all liabilities? A credit. So put that in. Can you copy and paste? There we go. Going on down, it tells you line 29 is sales. What's the normal balance side of sales, Eric?
Debit.
No, it's a revenue account, which is a, what kind of account? Owner's what?
Equity.
Owner's equity, and it has a normal what balance?
Credit.
Louder, please.
Credit.
Normal credit, thank you. The next one is says line 32, purchases.
Slow down.
Purchases have what for a normal balance?
Debit.
Debit, because it's what kind of account?
Asset.
Very good. Now it says total, improve, and roll the trial balance. I'm not going to make you add them all up. I'm going to give you the number. I don't think we need to go through. Could you move the mouse up and down? Through all these right here in the trial balance. You add them up. You come down to the bottom. And you would get that number right there. You want to type it in?
This is how much Mrs. Carnes makes in
1
1 year.
9
In my
5
dreams.
85.86.
This
no,
is
wait, that's not enough.
$1 million.
Oh, I put in an extra 1. Yeah,
Wait a minute. Is it over $1 million?
Yeah, it's $1 million.
So go ahead and type it in both of them because we know they equal when they're added together.
9 5. Oh crap! 585.86.
Okay. What's the extra boxes where? Okay, that is for us to make our adjusting entries. If you had your book open like you should, or your instructions, it would read, from a physical count of the following, December 31st, balances are determined to be, what? Caleb. Instructions. What supplies office have? And guess where that number goes? Actually, that number is the ending balance, and if it allowed you to, you would put it where? Which column? But it won't allow you to.
The income statement.
In the balance sheet, because assets belong in the balance sheet. Okay. But we have to take and find out. So we take the beginning and we subtract the ending, and that gives us what we've used up, right? So what was the beginning amount? Okay, so you're going to subtract $657.15 and come up with what? $4,828.10, and it goes in the credit. It goes in the credit. Move it, move it. Lauren, Lauren, Lauren. It goes in the credit up above.
What? Just be
She-
quiet.
She was trying to read something else. And if you were doing this manually with a pencil, you would put an A in parentheses. And then you have credited one account, you must debit another one. Which one ties to that, class?
Supplies off, supply store.
Supplies, office, what?
Expense.
So go down and put it in your debit. The same number. Okay, next you have supply store, and the ending balance is $633.11. And if you had the capability to put it all the way across, you could stick that number in your balance sheet debit column. But you don't. So you have to take your beginning number, subtract your ending number, and come up with your adjustment. What'd you come up with? Right here. And so we have a credit. Where's our debit? What's account? Supplies, expense, store. It's okay. Then our next adjustment, it says that we have $800 left that we prepaid on our insurance. So we have to figure out how much of our amount we've used up. So 6,200 minus 800 gives us what?
5,400.
Thank you. And what's our adjustment? What's our account title?
Insurance expense.
Insurance expense. Remember, I've said all expense accounts have a normal what balance?
Debit.
Very good. Okay, we can stop, keep working, go ahead and do 14-2 on your own. Hit the like button.